What's up? I'm Eric Blomquist.
And I'm Nevada Doncheva, bringing you the Eagle Update this week.
The news this week dives into the brand new lunch and seminar detention.
We also have recently elected a new student board member.
Finally, we wrap it up with the flag football team and their progress thus far.
Stay in tune as your Eagle Update starts
Right now.
East Leyden recently chose their latest addition to the school board, student body representative Zuzana Carrera. For the next 2 years, she will address issues that school leaders need to address.
I feel like if you have something that you want to talk about but you're scared to, I feel like it's nice to have like a student board rep that you can always go to and tell them about things you want to have change. Leyden is already a good place, and since it's like I just started my term, I haven't really heard anything about like challenges and stuff like that, but I feel like just Leyden becoming more connected with everyone, I feel like that's a big one that we can maybe like help.
Following the vacancy left by senior Adriel Carrera, Leyden continues their commitment to hearing student voices. Recognized as one of the 3 districts in the state to have students on a board committee, Leyden continues to uphold the tradition of electing student board members. Each member is elected through a nomination process.
I send out a weekly newsletter to faculty and staff, and I opened up nominations. So I had quite a few pour in, and they got to nominate up to 2 students and provide a reason why they felt that the student was a good fit for our school board.
Wasn't even thinking about this position. I'd never even knew that there was a position like this, and I was just trying hard at school, being respectful.
One of the most significant part of responsibilities for student board members is the commitment to hearing student voices. Elected every 2 years, each student board member must have that.
We want a school board member to be present very much in the school community.
As a student board rep, you have to like kind of help everyone. You have to care about everyone's feelings, ideas, what they want to change about Leyden.
According to those who know her, most mention that she is one of the most hardworking people they know.
I think Zuzana is a very kind and caring person. Like, she always checks up on not only me, but her other friends. She's also very ambitious and hardworking.
Zuzana really stuck out in the interview process, and part of it was the conviction in her nominations from our faculty and staff. So they had a lot of great things to say about her in terms of her character, but also in terms of her involvement at school.
Man, I'm going to miss these cookies when I graduate.
Where'd you even get a cookie, by the way?
I got it during my lunch. Speaking of sweet treats during lunch, Kona Ice is going to be here over at entrance 18 on Friday, as well as there's going to be a ice cream social in the library at the same time.
Man, all these sweet treats, I'm already hungry for lunch. Did you hear about the new detention policy?
I'm actually not sure, but here are reporters as well, Alexa and Joanna, to take a bite out of the details.
Leyden is trying to expand their new lunch and seminar detentions policy, where students will be able to serve a detention during the school day instead of coming in after school.
Last year, we had some students coming into the lunch detention, but we kind of had to logistically figure this out because our office staff were overseeing these students, and it's hard to do your job while seeing other students in the meantime. So we decided to have a separate location for this school year, and we have it staffed. So the reason we made this change is because it allows us to find the student during the school day to make them serve a consequence they may not have after school.
Last year, Leyden tested out during the day detentions, but this year the school is trying to enforce it and make it happen. Leyden has already made students start scanning into lunch and seminar to easily be able to identify where the student belongs and where the student should be during the day.
I'm very hopeful that these new consequences will work. I think students in the building sometimes don't realize that the adults actually care about them. We want them to do well. We want them to make good choices. And so we are implementing this new rule to help them make good choices.
We're moving to more online systems, so emails. Students will be receiving emails with their consequences within them later at night. And what's going to be really nice is In the email, there will be something called discipline consequences. They can click on that link and they could see all the detentions, anything that is outstanding that they need to serve, and exactly when it's due. Parents will receive this communication, students will receive this communication, so it's a really good way to make sure everybody knows what's due.
With this new detention policy that is coming into play at Leyden, the deans want to keep all students in check and notify them of any consequences that need to be served. Some students have mixed opinions on having during-the-day detentions. While some see it as a positive thing, others don't.
Those who might disagree are the ones who are getting detention, especially because they think it's unfair or everything. But I think students and teachers, would agree because it keeps our environment better.
I think it's stupid. I feel like lunch and seminar is the only time where you can spend time with your friends, because with switching classes, you don't have classes with your friends. So I feel like that's like getting taken away if you're going to take me from my lunch period to serve a detention when I could just come after school.
This is Joanna Schuper for the Eagle Update signing off.
I think the class of 26 is a class of change, whether it be doing the ACT instead of the SAT, or the new phone homes, attendance issues, all of that. But I feel like this lunch detention is just another addition to all that change.
One change I think we all can agree on is the new girls' flag football team.
Here's Leslie and the Gabbies to kick off this story.
So before I came out to Leyden, I was actually coaching Powder Puff girls flag football. It was always an annual thing at a previous school district, and I did that for about 6 years.
Flag football has reached a major milestone. Recently, the Illinois High School Association officially recognized flag football as a sanctioned sport, making a significant step forward in its growth and legitimacy at the high school level.
First of all, it's a great opportunity for girls that haven't had a chance to have much exposure around football. Girls even my daughter, who's 12 years old, gets to play flag football at a young age and then have an opportunity to play flag football in high school, which then can open up doors for scholarships too.
Here, in our Leyden community, the impact has already been felt by students who are embracing the new level of recognition. And with this comes a renewed sense of dedication from them.
I tried out because my aunt encouraged me to do it, and I think that I'm a good thrower, but I ended up being the one who catches the ball, but I like it.
Because this is the first year ever of it, I always thought about doing football, but they never actually had a sport for it. So I just decided I wanted to try it out, and it's really fun.
We spoke to some of the team members who shared what practices look like and the preparation involved for each game.
So our practice is basically a warm-up, running back and forth, high knees.
We do stretches, jogs, sprints.
Sometimes we do something in a big group, and we do either offense plays, and then some days we split off of offense and defense.
And we usually do some drills, football specific drills, like learning how to pull your flag or learning how to run a route and catching it.
For players, it's not just about competition, but also about what this sport means to them and where they hope it will go.
I want the sport to help me develop my leadership skills better, my communication skills, and my teamwork skills.
For the girls who are scared to try out flag football, you guys should really try it. This first year has been really fun and amazing so far.
Girls, if you're interested, and even everybody out there who's not interested, come to the games, check it out, see it for yourself. It's going to be a really exciting time here at Leyden.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Eagle Update.
We'll be back next week with more news for, about, and by students.
If you have any more stories you'd like to share, feel free to reach out to us.
This has been Eric Blomquist
and Evena Dancheva
signing off.